This is a bit beyond me. Note to self, get better at being a better dad.
Undercover Boss continues Thursday at 9 on 4.
Now on 4, 10 Years Younger is back, setting a challenge, face pack versus face lift. But who will be victorious, lotions and potions or knives and needles? Let battle commence.
Confidence comes naturally. Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, Cocoa Butter Body Moisturiser.
There's no rest for this mother of all makeover shows as 2 more women go head-to-head to turn back the clock. One with the knife and one without. And by their side, through it all, is Mylene Klass.
Oh, have a good cry. There's no makeup on.
Tonight, the best beauty team in the business pull out all the stops. But who will lose the most years? Surgery or non-surgery?
My God. You took years off me.
The challenge is on. When it comes to ageing, who do you think fares worse?
I think men age better than women because as they get older, they look more handsome, more chiselled.
I do think men have an easier time, a lot easier time.
When men grow older, their face sort of matures, whereas women, they just kind of look old, and that's it.
Oh, a bit harsh, but is it true? Ask Jane Aisthorpe and Denise Bird.
I'm 5 years younger than my husband, and I look at least 10 years older. I would like to feel feminine, sexy, and I'd like to feel like a lady instead of feeling like a tramp.
2 years ago, I used to be at Life and Soul at party, and now I seem to have lost all my confidence in myself since I hit menopause. I think I look older than my age, and I never have done in my life. It's time to change because I've lost the person I were.
But ladies, it doesn't have to be that way. And with Mylene Klass holding their hands, TV's best turn-back time team will prove women of all ages can look young and fabulous. So the challenge, to roll back the years, either by surgery or by non-invasive treatments. It's Stanek versus Eldridge, but will it be knife or no knife that knocks off the most years? To give Jan and Lisa their starting points, we asked 100 people how old they thought Jane and Denise looked. And it's up to Mylene to break the news.
Are you ready to find out how old people think you are?
Yes, definitely. Let's go for it.
OK, here we go.
I'd say she looks 63. Her skin, it's dragging, it's drooping down. Her skin colour as well. Either she's been in the sun too much, and it's made it pale and hard.
My age, and I'm 57, but when you get to my age, you tend to get like a droopy expression sometimes around your mouth, and she's got one of those.
54, a skin round her neck.
I think that lady looks about 60, deep wrinkles on her forehead. She's let herself go, really.
Looks about 59, 60, something like that.
I think that the lady looks about 65.
57. When I look at my mum, she's 52 and she looks so much better for her age than that. Her hair is just like, looks like she's stuck in a time warp, like the 80s.
I think she looks about 64. Her teeth are not good. It just makes her look old.
Oh, dear.
How do you think you looked?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Well, let me tell you now. The average poll age was, in fact, 58.
Right.
And how old are you?
I'm 51.
You're 51.
So I need to get down to 35.
Would you like to know what your average poll age actually was?
Yes, please.
It's actually 56.
That's about what I would say.
Well, how old are you?
45.
Right.
So there's
big difference.
Big difference. Yeah, very big difference.
I need to look sexier and more feminine.
Do you not feel sexy or feminine
No,
at the
I
moment?
don't. No, not at all.
Well, then we better do something about that.
Yes, definitely.
Crikey! Our ladies have lost their mojos and the 10 years younger team need to claw back those lost years. To sort Jane's saggy skin, it's surgery. with top man Jan.
Surgery can make women look significantly younger. It can give them extra confidence and make them feel sexy again.
Ooh, Mr. Stanek. Well, you've got your work cut out with Jane Aisthorpe. She's puffed her way through the last 30 years.
I get up in the morning, first thing I'd think about, fag. Cup of tea, fag. 4 cups of tea later, another fag. You know, cigarettes was my best friend.
I know smoking can make you age, and I have gone on to her for 25 years to please stop smoking.
Gold star on, we do keep saying it. If you don't want deep wrinkles, saggy skin and a grey leathery complexion, don't smoke. Best not to sun worship either.
Forget about your factor 10s, your factor 6s. Mine was a factor 0. To me, a factor stopped you getting a tan.
Yeah, but it also stops your face falling down, Jane.
The thing that ages me the most is the droopy eyes. You know, they should be up here somewhere. Looks like I'm half asleep all the time. And these, the jowly bits, the ones that hang down here.
She'll look in the mirror and she'll be moaning and pulling her face up like this, always going, oh, what would I look like that? And it does get...
Annoying.
It gets annoying, it gets on your nerves because...
It's from, like, the minute she wakes up to, like, the minute she goes to bed or whatever.
Oh, God. State of that.
But Jane doesn't help herself. She says no to makeup.
That's a foundation which is probably 5-year-old.
She's got humdrum hair.
She, like, kind of brushes it back like an old person's hair. She ain't got much style.
And puts a finger up to fashion.
I think you have nice clothes to match a nice face. I haven't got the nice face, so I don't wear the nice clothes.
Leaving poor old Ron out on a limb.
The last time we went out together, I can't remember. Most people don't even know I've got a wife because they always see Ron on his own. I just want Jane to come out and start enjoying herself instead of being trapped at home all the time.
So it's surgery all the way.
The first thing I see is your brows. They're very low, aren't they?
They are.
You're like this.
Yes.
She looked very tired and old. So we're going to do a skin peel, brow lift, eyelid surgery up and lower, face neck lift, rhinoplasty and chin implant. Potentially, she can look 10 years younger.
For Denise Bird, A-list makeup artist Lisa Eldridge is confident she can turn back the clock with no knife in sight.
Denise is like a rough diamond. She's got all of the raw materials. I just need to get in there and polish her up. I think with some treatment, she's going to look and feel fantastic and really sexy again. She's going to look the best she's looked in years.
Our 2 women are in the starting blocks, but will it be Team Stanek and the scalpel or Team Eldridge and the makeup brush that wins the challenge? Coming up, Mylene talks sexy.
Do you know what? Even just spending on a handbag makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Denise bids farewell to her gappy grin.
Bye-bye, little pea.
And it's fighting talk from Mr. Stanek.
We are in a competition. We have to do our best.
Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, Skin Firming Body Moisturiser.
Let's see how much money we could save as a family by using Confused.com. Move, click, move, click. For Pat, it'll be utilities and home insurance.
That's someone I used to have it with.
Robin is definitely car insurance.
82 results.
That's £176 a year. Woo! Oh, that's much better. That's a family saving could make 655 quid.
It pays to be Confused.com.
My family loves the natural taste of water. With Brita, it's easy. For less limescale, less chlorine, and fewer impurities. Better for the environment, and for a difference you can see and taste. Make Brita your sauce at home.
Looking to shape up for summer?
And don't let your life go to waste. Now
perceive you can get slimmer with Special K and Special K's free personal plan. And love your holiday shape in just 2 weeks.
Skew whiff, bumpy, leaking. To hell with the imperfections. Be proud of your puffed up pie.
Did you know you only need to feed me this much IAMS every day? But you'd have to feed me up to 4 of these. Gram for gram, IAMS has more high-quality nutrition. But do check the label, because I can't read. I'm more than just a cat. I am an IAMS cat.
I first started using Knorr chicken stock cubes for seasoning. I'd mash them into a paste with olive oil and rub it in to lock in the flavours. Some say you can't buy taste. I disagree. Knorr chicken stock cubes. Try it for yourself. Now also available with 25% less salt.
I want you into bed.
2 families are at breaking point.
It's just so wearing.
Their children won't sleep.
But night times is just... I can't cope anymore.
2 completely opposing sleep experts
My method is tough love.
are about to determine once and for all who knows best. Can't Sleep Kids, tonight at 9 on 4.
Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, Skin Firming Body Moisturiser.
"10 years younger" knows all about rolling back the years. But what makes you feel young and sexy?
If you could say one answer, one word, the one thing that makes me feel sexy, it would be lipstick. Any particular lipstick?
Usually pink or red, so what suits me really.
Oh, so you're quite vampy sexy.
Yeah.
For me, it's all about shoes. I would wear nice underwear.
You've got a bag. Let me see the new sexy bag. Do you know what? Even just spending on a handbag makes you feel good, doesn't it?
I think it's actually making the effort. I think if you just throw on a pair of tracksuit bottoms, etc., you're never going to feel sexy.
And what do the fellas think?
A lot of women seem to think that guys go for high heels.
Yeah, it's nice, but not necessary all the time.
Sexy, lacy underwear, preferably red.
Yeah, that's great, but that's for later on. I mean, you know,
a really good smile is probably the #1 thing. As long as they look confident and smile and feel relaxed in their clothing, I think that's probably the thing that you sort of notice the most.
Met some brilliant ladies today, and their tips as to what makes them feel sexy weren't that surprising, from heels to makeup to matching underwear. The guys, on the other hand, feel that a woman that's confident and has a nice smile is very sexy. And to me, that wins my vote every time, because that's free.
And if any 2 women needed an injection of sexy style, it's 45-year-old Jane Acethorpe and 51-year-old Denise Bird. But it wasn't always the case of dreary Denise. Far from it.
Two years ago, I used to be at life and soul at party. And now, all I seem to do is sit in the house, take dogs a walk, and I've just sort of like sunk into this routine, and it's just not me.
If anybody had said a few years ago to Denise, I can see you hitting 50 and sitting in front of the TV, she would have turned the air blue. She wouldn't believe what they'd said to her, but it's come true.
So why has the diva disappeared?
I seem to have lost all my confidence in myself since I hit menopause.
Don't you like it, Denise?
I've stopped going out, haven't I? So what's the point of me buying something to stick in the cupboard, Mum?
To smarten you up. I think she thinks she's getting old, and if she starts getting old now, what's she going to do when she is old?
I'm ageing in my face, and it's my skin. It's going really dry. I try to look after myself, but I don't understand all these products that's on the market, and I've tried to have a look at them, but it's just mind-boggling.
Dry skin isn't Denise's only problem.
At the moment, I think it looks like a rat's nest. It just seems to be the quickest thing to get a rubber band, shove her hair on top of her head, and that's it, it's done. And she's got that drag through the hedge backwards look permanently.
As for her teeth...
I'd love to have, like, nice white teeth, and I'd love to have them straight. It'd be... To me, it'd be a miracle.
And a smiling Denise is what the loved ones are longing for.
I miss Denise, the old Denise, so much, and I really do want her back.
So, is Diva Denise ready to be rediscovered?
I'd like to look sexy again, and I'd like to feel a woman in myself. If I could do that, I think I'd be the old Denise what used to be.
The menopause hits most British women between 45 and 55, with 80% experiencing symptoms. A drop in hormones makes the skin drier and slacker. Wrinkles get more noticeable and broken capillaries and spider veins can appear. Mood swings and hot flushes are just the icing on the cake. And like Denise, 45% of women find the change difficult to deal with. But dragging her back from the brink without a knife in sight is makeup artist to the stars, Lisa Eldridge.
Without a shadow of a doubt, we are going to bring back the sexy diva Denise. To lift and tighten Denise's skin, she's going to have 2 types of radio frequency. This is a bit like a non-surgical facelift. Then she's going to have some laser treatment. This is to address the broken capillaries she has on her cheeks. She's then going to have intense vitamin treatments. After all of that, she is going to have the mother of all makeup lessons, and boy does she need it. She's going to look so sexy, and I know her confidence is just going to go through the roof.
The menopause might throw a few punches, but today's the day Denise starts fighting back. First to fade those broken cheek capillaries using intense pulse light therapy.
There we go.
This targets red veins through the skin, destroying the blood vessels.
It's not horrible, it just makes you jump. It feels like it's...
You've been very good. Well, it's like a little elastic band,
I was
isn't it?
just going to say
Pings
that,
in the skin.
It takes 15 to 20 minutes and redness usually disappears after 2 hours. Though menopause rebel Denise is straight into treatment too. This may look like an unusual game of noughts and crosses, but the grid is the guide to a younger, firmer face.
This non-surgical radiofrequency procedure heats up the collagen, which then improves over a period of time, lifts the face, and also gives you a much better quality of skin. And in fact, it does look like a non-surgical facelift.
For more information on non-surgical treatments, go to channel4.com/forbeauty.
See how that's lifted already? Yeah. It's quite good, isn't it?
Wow, lifted already, and it'll keep getting firmer over the next 6 months. Knife or not, both women will get the full shebang from the rest of our age-pinching mob. And boy, do genius hair pair Andrew Barton and Lisa Shepherd have their work cut out.
Do you want to do the honours and take that down? OK, let's have a look at what we've got.
I have got a lot of hair.
That's massive. Goodness me. I think there's only one word to describe Denise's hair, and that is absolutely uncontrollable. It looks old, it looks dry, it looks frizzy and fuzzy. She's got a bad colour, so we've got to totally readdress her hair, totally change it and start again.
What is it with women and these? Gone. Capital B, boring hair, Jane. There's no definite shape, no interesting colour, and that straight away is aging her. What I need to do is give her this really beautiful, flattering, shorter haircut.
Dentist dynamo Uchenna Okoye is not shy of Nasha nightmares, and she's geared up to rid Jane of her tea and fag-stained teeth. As for Denise...
Poor woman. Her teeth basically are sticking out at me. The game plan for Denise is to fit her with an aligner, and that's then going to allow me to do veneers for her and just straighten her teeth and make them whiter. And she is going to look so sexy by the time I finish with her.
It's been 4 weeks since Uchenna fitted an aligner brace to bring Denise's unruly grin into line.
We're going to get rid of the gaps, which really age her, because when people see gaps, they think old age. She's been doing all the right things. She's brushing really well. She's using an electric toothbrush. Her problem is hereditary. Morning, how are you? Good to see you.
Pulled back by the aligner, today Denise's teeth can be prepped for her final veneers.
This is where you are right now. And when you leave me today, this is what you're going to look like.
Oh, brilliant.
Today's session is all about preparation.
Bye-bye, little teeth.
It takes 2 hours and it's a meticulous operation.
What I'm doing right now, Denise, just a little bit of drilling, just shaping your teeth.
A technician will craft the veneers individually using the moulds, pictures, and colour guide Uchenna's doing today. In the meantime, Uchenna fits temporaries, giving Denise a taste of how her smile will eventually look. And what does she think?
Denise, this is the new you.
Oh! I was going to say, I don't believe it in my mouth. It's really weird. I won't be embarrassed anymore.
No.
I'll have to learn to talk posh.
Talk posh?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, posh teeth, posh please.
In the surgery corner, Jane and sister-in-law Cindy get set for the new her. Surgery's not to be taken lightly, but Jane's thought long and hard and made the big decision to go ahead.
I think that tomorrow morning, this wrinkly old horrible face is going to be gone. There's nothing more exciting than that. Ooh.
So the plan from Jan is a chemical peel, brow lift, upper and lower eyelids, facelift, chin augmentation, and nose job.
It's quite a marathon. Yeah, we'll get there. Let's get going.
Jan kicks off with the chemical peel to remove the outer layers of Jane's sun-damaged skin. After this, a lifetime commitment to a high-factor sun cream is essential. Next, the endoscopic brow lift.
Her brows are really in a very low position, and her eyes are like little slits. So this is a way of getting the eyelids to be visible again and looking bright, you know, cheerful.
With her brow back where it should be, Jan removes excess skin around the eyes to open them up even more. 90 minutes in comes the facelift.
Her sagging lower face with the jowls and so on, that's a very good sign of aging.
Each side takes about half an hour. With the skin taut, it's time to tackle a profile.
The problem about her chin is that it's receding. And that means if you look at the profile, it makes the nose stand out.
Jan inserts an implant into Jane's chin and makes the tip of her nose smaller to give a more youthful profile.
We are in a competition. We have to do our best.
3.5 hours, 1 surgeon, 2 anaesthetists and 4 nurses later, and the job's done.
She should look very good. She should certainly look sort of 10 years younger, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, we'll take your word for it, Jan, but will Jane?
Oh, my God.
After a night's rest, it's time to find out. Sister-in-law Cindy does the honours.
My God. That is incredible.
Yeah, but look at where your eyebrows are.
Wow. Wow. Look, $1 million.
With her war wounds in hiding, Jane heads home to recover. Pain-free on the other side of town, Denise revisits Uchenna.
Yeah?
She's loved her 2 weeks of temporaries.
I've nearly smashed car twice.
Why? What, looking in the mirror?
Thankfully, still in one piece, it's final veneer time. And Denise is one of many willing to wave goodbye to her natural gnashers.
Hardly anybody is born with perfect teeth. Full-blown Hollywood stars like Tom Cruise have actually been happy to go on the red carpet wearing things like braces because they know how important that fabulous smile is. Cheryl Cole's smile is one of my most requested smiles. I think Cheryl looks fabulous, and her smile and her teeth is a big part of that. Celebrities are so like the rest of us. When you see those beautiful, white, pearly teeth, trust me, they bought them.
But can you put a price on a youthful Hollywood smile? Well, yeah, 14 grand in Denise's case. But by heck, the aligner, home whitening, 7 porcelain veneers and 2 crowns have worked some magic.
I just want to remind you what you looked like at the beginning.
Not very nice, are they?
But that was the old you. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. They're wonderful.
Do they feel like yours?
Yeah, they're perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Over in Grimsby, 6 days after surgery, it's clean and cream central. With sister-in-law Cindy, the helping hand. To avoid infection and for best results, it's essential that Jane keeps the stitches and staples clean and her skin moist and maintained. And the aftercare seems to be paying off.
I absolutely love looking at myself now.
She can't go past a mirror now without having to have a look. And it's not just like 2 or 3 seconds. She stood there for about 10 or 15 minutes.
It's just so perfect. I look fantastic.
I don't know which is worse, the moaning about how she looked beforehand or now. You're literally having to pull her away from the mirror.
Probably getting a little bit out of control.
In the non-surgery corner, Denise's wardrobe needs a workout. Because oversized jumpers aren't really selling sexy 50-something. And it's a far cry from the old Denise.
I used to wear these for my rock venues, and this is only 2 years ago, and I know that I felt confidence about myself.
I think that my mum could still be a sexy woman and she could still feel sexy without having her boobs hanging out.
In a corset, Denise felt confident. So at Fashion HQ, Mylene and the styling team have decided to rekindle the rock chick. Will Denise see a glimmer of her old self?
Oh, my God. Oh, it's wonderful.
You see, what we've done is kept the corset, but first and foremost, the secret to wearing a corset for a woman in her 50s is to keep the elegance. And we've done that with this shirt. Just a little bit of chiffon. Do you feel sexy in it?
Yes, I do.
This sexy outfit is bold, not brash. A corset worn with a pencil skirt is simply chic.
Can I try and interest you in trying something else on, or
yes,
do you not want to
please.
take this off?
No, I'll keep this one. I won't have a try at something else.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, next outfit.
I will.
Do you have a look?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Wow, that's brilliant. Oh, it's wonderful.
And the cut of the jeans, because I know that you like them quite straight-legged.
They fit beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous.
3/4 sleeves, modern belt, this Mac's a showstopper. For longer-looking legs, wear a flare. Wedges are comfy and red, oh so stylish. The aviator-style glasses show you can have fun with fashion even in your 50s.
I'll tell you something. Where's me yacht?
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've never in my life looked as posh as that.
Coming up, Times fashion editor Lisa Armstrong does celeb style on a high street budget. And Jane's taken out of her comfort zone.
I can't remember the last time I wore a skirt.
And Lisa Eldridge proves the power of makeup.
You took years off me.
Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, Cocoa Butter Body Moisturiser.
When you're a Halifax current account customer, good things happen. You get Halifax rewards, a range of better deals on your mortgage, your savings and more that aren't available to anyone else.
Halifax Rewards. Better deals for our current account customers.
Two strangers meet by chance, but he's protecting something everyone wants.
Don't move! Some people are going to come looking for you now.
This summer, nothing brings two people together
It's a beautiful dress!
Like being on the run. Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz. Night and Day in cinemas August 6th.
Has your hair lost its mojo? That's okay. I think I found it.
New L'Oreal LV Full Restore 5 with Pro Keratin for 5 top UK hair problems. It targets weak, limp, lifeless, dull and straw-like hair.
My hair feels stronger, weightless, with a healthy shine.
Join the million people who've chosen New LV Full Restore 5 and get your mojo back.
5 problems, 1 solution. Come on, girls, let's see it. Because we're worth it.
Uncle Ben's chili con carne is just how a good chili should be. Invite the world to dinner with Uncle Ben's sauces.
Charmin toilet tissue is so irresistible, Koala just loves its cuddly softness. But now, Charmin has a new name. Cushelle. Same irresistible product, brand new name. Cushelle.
This Wednesday's unmissable Lotto double rollover is an incredible £10 million.
Watching your shape doesn't mean you have to eat plain cereals. Special K's Fruit and Nut Clusters. Delicious raisins, cranberries, apple and hazelnut clusters. Special K Fruit and Nut Clusters. Part of the Special K Taste Collection.
Bobo is regarded as one of the best freerunners in the world, overcoming any obstacle in his way. He says it's a skill he was born with. His owner thinks it's a bit more than that. Go-Cat with quality meat contains high-quality protein for cats that live life to the full.
Every day is filled with wonderful moments. Why lose a single one to frequent heartburn? Why accept temporary relief? New Pantaloc Control. 1 pill per day helps prevent excess acid production at the source for up to 24 hours. For heartburn relief all day, all night. Pantaloc Control. All day, all night heartburn relief.
You may think that some cageless rim blocks are much more hygienic, but germs can still hang around. Enter Fresh Discs from Duck. There's no hanger and no cage where germs can hide, so they'll help keep your loo clean and fresh. Fresh Discs. Cut the hanger, cut the cage, cut the germs.
Turn your family favourites into free activities at Tesco with Get Set Go Free. See special Nestle packs for details. Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, Cocoa Butter Body Moisturiser.
This week, Jowls versus Juggernaut Hair in the challenge to turn back time. In the non-surgery corner, it's Denise.
Quite good, isn't it?
And on the surgery side, Jane's fallen in love with her new face.
It's just so perfect. I look fantastic.
But her smile's letting the side down.
Yellow, chipped, stained, short, crooked. That's a summary of what I see when I look at Jane's teeth. And it's really because of the fact that she was a heavy smoker and the amount of tea that she used to drink.
After 2 hygienist appointments, home whitening, and set of temporaries 2 weeks ago, Jane's now ready for her veneers. All 10 of them. Quicker than braces, veneers can transform a crooked, stained smile in weeks rather than months. One of the most popular cosmetic dentistry procedures in the UK, demand has grown by over 140%. And looked after, veneers can last over 10 years.
Oh, wow. So natural. They just feel like proper teeth.
Ooh. I'm really thrilled because everything is just lifted your whole face, your whole smile.
Yeah, they're amazing. Absolutely.
Good. So pleased.
I'll be looking in the mirror even more now, won't I?
She's got a cracking smile to match that crack-free face, but below the neck...
Don't even get me started on a dress sense.
Wait, the funniest thing is,
We'll be watching TV and we'll watch like one of those fashion programmes where they give fashion advice and they'll say, whatever you do, girls, don't wear embroidered jeans. And we'll turn around and we'll look at Mum and what was she wearing? Embroidered jeans.
My style is unique because nobody else would want to dress like this.
Yep, you're not wrong there, love. And there's no excuse. With the catwalks awash with so much choice, ladies, you can look hot whatever your age. And to help show you how, we tracked down fashion editor of The Times, Lisa Armstrong, at London Fashion Week.
Hem lengths are always a key trend to look out for at the shows each season because it's always picked up in the high street and it makes such a difference to whether you look current or whether you don't. As you get older, show off the good bits of your body, and often calves and below the knee are pretty safe territories for many women. And what's so great about now is you always get a little bit of scope. So we're talking about knee above the knee. That gives you 7 or 8 centimetres to play with, so it's great.
Jane's been hiding her pins under trackies and jeans. Get your legs out, girl.
You look completely different.
I feel completely different.
Gosh. I know that you're dying to see what you're wearing.
I am, yeah.
OK, have a look.
Wow. I love that. That looks fantastic. I can't remember the last time I wore a skirt. I'm loving the pink.
Obviously, pink can be a very, very girly colour, but we also wanted to give it a sexy sassiness. You've got a really flattering shape.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Ties it all in here to the waist. You go in and out at all the right places. We just didn't know that before.
I hid it well.
Bold florals are flirtatious and feminine. Frill detail jazzes up this daytime essential. And a bang-up-to-date belt is patent and wide.
You ready? You look absolutely stunning. OK, spin around.
Oh, wow.
Oh, have a good cry. There's no makeup on.
Hot pink really speaks hello. Crop tuck style jackets are edgy and young and make a real statement with an oversized corsage. No wallflowers over 40, thank you. Jane, you look lovely.
I just love that you feel so girly. I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, the wiggle.
I've never felt
the legs.
girly. I didn't realise I could feel so good and look so good in a dress. Yeah. Yes, I could get used to this.
3 weeks ago, 51-year-old Denise felt the menopause was written all over her face. To clear her complexion and tighten her skin, she's had her broken capillaries lasered, 2 lots of radiofrequency treatments, and an exfoliating mask. It's time for one final session to rejuvenate that already younger-looking face. First, microdermabrasion. This exfoliates the skin, clearing away dead skin cells that dull the complexion. It's quick, painless, and suitable for all ages. But as we get older, skin loses moisture and needs hydrating.
We all know in our 20s and 30s we had that much more of a glow in the skin and it's more fresher and plumper. So that's what we want to try to achieve on Denise's skin by using various treatments.
Denise is having a vitamin facial. First, pure vitamin C is rubbed onto the skin.
It's very good for pigmentation, sun damage. It's a good all-round ingredient, vitamin C. It's one of my favourites, to be honest.
Next, a vitamin complex.
There is a lot of, again, vitamin C, A, E. So it's very, very hydrating on the skin.
An ice-cold probe set at -15 degrees rubs the gel into the skin. The coldness causes the capillaries to contract, sucking in the vitamin cocktail. Once absorbed, the skin's sealed with a mask, making sure the vitamins stay put. After 10 minutes of pure relaxation, does Denise look tighter and brighter?
It was very good. It's really making my skin soft and supple, and it's getting a few lines more out, round here, and definitely here. So we'll see what happens now in the next 24 hours, because it should be getting even better.
Hey, Denise, you're looking fantastic, love. But if you can't fit in a beauty treatment, don't worry. Youthful skin can still be yours. It's all in the ingredients of daily potions and lotions. And A-list makeup artist Lisa Eldridge knows just what to look for.
If your skin's looking a little bit dull, look for moisturisers that contain vitamin C. Vitamin C will help to even out your skin, and just give it a brighter appearance and just a fresher look. The new buzzword is caffeine. When caffeine's used in eye creams, it effectively constricts the blood vessels, and this in turn reduces puffiness. If your skin's dry and very dehydrated, look for hyaluronic acid. It'll really help to hydrate and plump up your skin and lips.
Denise wants to glam up her great-looking skin. The trouble is, she's not got a clue.
I'd like to learn to use makeup properly and make sure that, you know, I can do it right, because I've no idea.
Well, that's all about to change in a lesson with Lisa, starting with foundation.
The main thing, Denise, with foundation is just don't cake it on. You want to look completely natural. Have a little go of that for me. Let me put some more on. There you go. So downwards, just working the colour in. That's it, good.
And what does this do then?
This is just going to even out your skin tone. See?
If you don't want to use a sponge, use your fingers or a brush, whatever works best for you.
So I'm going to use a cream eyeshadow, which is quite a dark colour, but I'm just using this really close to the lashes. You almost don't lose contact with the skin. It's like massaging rather than doing that.
Blending a lighter shade in the socket line defines the eyes.
And you can almost do little circles again. That's it, that's really good, because it just smudges it more.
As we age, eyebrows become finer, so to look younger, pencil them back in.
So feel how soft, these are the strokes you want. No more than that, none of this.
No, I've
wrong,
realised
wrong,
that.
wrong. And then brushing that in. You can see how soft that effect is compared to that.
Right, I've learned that, that's a good lesson.
And what about young, luscious lips?
I'm going to use a lip brush to apply the lipstick.
And why do you use a lip brush?
It just goes on much easier and it's going to last a lot longer.
Right.
And also, when you use a lip brush, you can get away with coming a little bit outside the line of the natural lips. I'm going to make them look a little bit fuller. Now that's good for colour, but we want a bit of gloss. Matte lips tend to look a bit smaller. So by adding a little bit of shine, your lips are going to look that much fuller. What do you think?
You took years off me. I would say this, what I look now, I look like I did when I was 30, 35. I just can't believe how I've altered.
Fancy supermodel style without the price tag? Well, here's top fashion journo Lisa Armstrong.
Knitwear never goes out of style, and here's Elle Macpherson in her 40s showing how chic it can look. But you don't have to be a supermodel, it can work for everybody at any age.
And here's how you get Elle's look for less.
Our cardigan is a little bit shorter than Elle Macpherson's because you have to be about 6 feet to carry off that knee-length look. The belt is quite low at the back. It's just one of those little details that you find on the high street that make something look a bit more expensive. And the scarf just makes it ultra classic and yet fresh at the same time.
Elle's look cost just over £2,500, but Lisa's sheared the price to £174. Fantastic for your 40s. Now get the look for your 30s and your 50s.
I mean, this really shows how you can wear knitwear at night time. For instance, this little waistcoat here is very tailored. It's knitwear, but it's very glamorous. In your 50s, knitwear is really your best friend. These asymmetric cardigans are everywhere on the high street. They're really versatile. When you're older, it's very important not to just sink into black or beige. You can wear colour and it's a great instant facelift.
For the latest knitwear, whatever your age, go to channel4.com/4beauty. In the race to knock off the most years, there's only the hair hurdle left. And one's big, the other's boring. Over to Andrew and Lisa.
Do you agree? I think the one thing that's aging you is your hair now.
Yes, it's drab and boring.
Well, I think it's got to go shorter.
Right.
Because I think now you've got this new jaw, I think we can really start to show that off with something sharper and trendier and funkier as a haircut as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come with me then.
And a funky haircut needs a funky colour.
We're going to go for almost like a chocolatey, rich, shiny base colour. And then I'm going to weave in some interest. So we're going to put some mulberries and some plums and something just rich and deep, but trendier. She's going to instantly look younger, a lot younger.
Colour cut, Jane sorted. Not quite so simple with Denise.
She's wrecked her hair with bleaching agents, with straightening irons, with different products.
To get her that younger, more youthful, softer-looking hair, we have to just put moisture back in.
4 weeks ago, Lisa started Denise on a course of intensive conditioning.
It's the first step into repairing the hair, but I think it's an absolutely essential step. If she doesn't really start to look after this, her hair could split more and look worse.
Worse? To prevent dry, damaged hair, keep it well conditioned. There's a range of products available, from salon treatments like Denise is having, to ones you can use at home. Hair that's been stripped from over-colouring or too much heat needs moisture to make it soft, shiny and youthful again. So after a month of deep conditioning, what's the verdict?
It's looking better, Denise.
It is. It's had a lot of conditioning on it, even though it looks dry. When you feel it,
it's softer, isn't it? And do you know what? I'm almost starting to see a little bit of shine on it as well.
Yeah.
What's the one thing do you think is aging it more than anything else?
It hasn't got a style, has it? It's just grown
You said
like
it.
a bush.
You said it. It's not got a style. I just need to put lots of random layers into it and give it more shape, more structure, and then you're going to have something much, much younger.
Hey, hold your horses, Andrew. It's colour before scissors.
Come on, let's have a look. Go on, take the towel off. Are you too excited, aren't you?
It's like a Christmas present.
Yes.
Ooh! That's brilliant.
You have to search, because there's lots in there.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of blonde and a bit of toffee.
Lovely.
Look at the smile on her face already.
Coming up, Jane and Denise get their finishing touches. Plus, we discover who's lost the most years and whether it's surgery or non-surgery who wins the challenge.
Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, ultra-hydrating hand moisturiser.
Get numbers fast from 118 500.
Tandoori nice curry house, please. Yes, in High Street.
118 500, the numbers number from BT.
I walk to school every day of the week.
We tell our kids to turn everything off when they leave the room.
We try. I use leftovers to make new meals.
It's beautiful.
I've got a water bottle that I refill and use every day.
Thank you to the hundreds of thousands who've been a part of Team Green Britain.
Bobo is regarded as one of the best free runners in the world, overcoming any obstacle in his way. He says it's a skill he was born with. His owner thinks it's a bit more than that. GoCat with quality meat contains high-quality protein for cats that live life to the full.
Go al fresco with a third off Italian-inspired food this summer. From Parma ham and Milano salami to truly irresistible flatbreads, limited edition olives and ruby red vine tomatoes. Good with chilled Prosecco and friends. All a third off at Summerfield and the Cooperative. Good with food.
Hello, Carlo. We're having my Taste of Italy sauce. Yes, it's a special. So maybe Taste of Italy for the wedding lunch?
When signora dormio day.
Hello. Hello. Hi there. Wanna talk? How are you?
And here he goes!
Whoa! Beetle will do anything for the great taste of Frosties. They're great! Like a catfish out of water.
Want luscious colour in a flash? Discover glistening browns in just 10 minutes. New Garnier Herbashine Rainforest Browns without ammonia, enriched with bamboo extract. Get luscious, glistening colour and dazzling shine that blends away greys. New Herbashine Luscious Rainforest Browns. Love your colour or your money back. Take care.
Garnier. Here's to you, our wonderful, indecisive, utterly doolally weather. With your help, British and Irish farmers produce so many of our ingredients, from the beef for our burgers to potatoes for our fries. After all, that's what makes McDonald's.
Meet Mary. She's always dreamt of being a horse. And to thank her for all the natural dairy goodness she brings to our Muller Fruit Corner yogurt, we made her dream come true. Thank you, cows.
On the news tonight, the struggle to get aid to the flood-affected areas in Pakistan. UNICEF says 3 million are now affected, and in one area, people are fleeing in fear that one of the country's biggest dams could burst. Meanwhile, the diplomatic row with Britain deepens, with Pakistan's president saying we're losing in Afghanistan. See you at 7 o'clock.
Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, ultra-hydrating hand moisturiser.
It's a big moment. That's it. Hold on to each other. All I'm going to say is, you know what, ladies? You've worked so hard to get to this point. Enjoy it, because this is your time now. And you do. You look stunning.
Jane and Denise have been on the ride of their lives. 7 weeks ago, both felt withered and unwomanly, with 100 people branding them old before their time.
I'd say she looks 63. Her skin is dragging, it's drooping down.
I think she looks about 64. Her teeth are not good.
To transform Jane's slack skin, she went under the knife, scalpel and hammer for 3.5 hours.
My God.
To relaunch Diva Denise, no knife in sight. She had a non-surgical facelift, skin treatments, makeup masterclass and sparkling smile.
They're perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It's surgery versus non-surgery. A few final touches with friends and family their audience.
What do we think? This one's got the giggles, this one's crying. I don't know.
It's time Jane and Denise saw their revised reflections.
Denise, ready to meet the new you?
Yeah. I can't believe it. Look at my hair. It's never ever been like that. It's just wonderful.
Dreary Denise has gone. Frizzy wild hair's been replaced with glossy locks. Glowing skin, a new sexy style. She's a non-surgical stunner.
Do you like it? It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's unreal.
Do you feel like this is the new Denise?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you ever so much. Thank you, you lot. I love you all.
OK, ready to say goodbye to Plain Jane?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, my God.
What did you do with her? Wow, look at the hair. That's amazing. Look at it.
Surgery's smoothed out jowly Jane. And framing her firmer face is a trendy hairdo and superstar smile. Legs out, figure on show, her new look says young woman.
You don't feel like playing Jane anymore?
No, definitely not. No. No way. No. And I will be wearing makeup and going shopping. To my daughter's delight.
Well, that's a big surprise already.
When I saw Jane, I thought she was absolutely stunning. I could not believe the transformation.
She looks awesome. Simply awesome.
She looks so different. I had to take a second look and see if it was.
When I went up to her, I was like that, oh my God, is that my mum? She's not like the old mum, like really drab and dreary, but really vibrant.
She looks fab. She doesn't look as though she's dressing too young, but she's still fashionable and it really, really suits her.
Well, it's a resounding thumbs up all round. But it's 100 people at this Birmingham wedding fair who'll decide if surgery or non-surgery wins the challenge. When 45-year-old Jane was last put to poll, the public piled on 11 years thinking she was 56. And 51 Denise was put at 58. But today is all about losing numbers. So who will shed the most years?
How do you think she looks?
I think she looks fantastic. Lovely bright smile, gorgeous skin. You look fantastic.
The big question, how old do you think Jane is?
I'd say 43.
35 or 36. 36, yeah.
42.
Whoa. Well done. So I know that's scary territory for a bloke.
Yeah.
How do you think she looks?
Fantastic. Lovely. Yeah. I love your shoes. I love the hair.
Here's the question. How old would you say Denise is?
I think she's around, looking at her today, around 50. I would say 45.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Early 40, 41.
41?
Maybe 42, 43, but early 40s.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very sexy, I'd say, yeah.
I will say. I think that's the second blush I've had out of her today. So, it's time to reveal your new poll ages. Jane, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your original poll age was 56.
56.
And you're how old?
45.
45. Hopefully, you're going to be quite shocked to hear that your new poll age has come in at 43.
Wow.
13 years.
Wow, 13 years.
Unlucky for some, but
it
not
was
for
lucky
you.
for me.
Lucky for you indeed, right?
Definitely.
Well done. Okay, and Denise, your turn. Now, your original poll age was 58. And how old are you?
I'm 51.
51. Well, your new poll age is 44.
Oh, that's brilliant. I can't believe it.
So you've lost 14 years. Jane, you've lost 13. Like, literally, what, 365 days between you. So you were just put to the post. Well, there you go. I know you're not going to hold it against each other.
No.
In fact, somebody tells me you're going to be friends for life.
Oh, we are.
Oh, definitely. We're going shopping. Let's drink to that. Friends for life and shopping.
So non-surgery wins, losing a fantastic 14 years. But look at them. Don't they both look amazing?
Walking down that catwalk, I felt like a model. I love the way I look now.
I feel really good. I feel really sexy. I can't believe how I look.
To be polled 43 instead of 56, amazing.
I'm going to just act 44 or even 34. I'm not going to get old quick. I'm going to do what I need to do now in my life and enjoy it.
For more age-busting hints and tips, go to channel4.com/4beauty. Next week, 2 more women take the 10YY challenge. One with the knife.
Looks lovely.
And one without.
Eat your heart out, plastic surgery.
But who'll knock off the most years?
Well, in fact, you can see that tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And tonight at 8, The Ugly Face of Beauty concludes with a look at fillers, which aim to plump cheeks, banish wrinkles and rejuvenate the face. And it's followed at 9 by expert help for kids who can't sleep, but who knows best. Coming up next on 4, The Simpsons.
Confidence comes naturally. Sponsored by Jergens Naturals, Cocoa Butter Body Moisturiser.
We have cross ocean. We have battle mongoose. Now, sit comfortables for final part in my family story. CompareTheMeerkat.com has not always been successful website. It began with my Papa Anton on streets of Moscow with CompareTheMeerkat.com.
When is comparing meerkats this side of the Urals?
Factory cut, accordion cut. Papa Anton struggled for years and even had to take second job comparing muskrats. But at last, business took off, and he opened CompareTheMeerkat.shop. It's a picture magic. Say, Beatles. And make Orlov most famous name in meerkat comparison business. He did not go through all that to give you cheap deal on your car insurance. For entrepreneurial meerkats, CompareTheMeerkat.com. For cheap car insurance, CompareTheMarkets.com. Simples!
It analyzes every detail of the road. 500 times every second. Range Rover Sport with adaptive dynamics. Powered by intelligence.
I want you into bed.
Two families are at breaking point.
It's just so wet.